ethics and leadership. Leaders, they have power and authority, so they can exercise that. They may be independent to exercise their power and authority, but however, leaders should have some principles or ethical code so that they can practice that for good, not for evil. Let us see some examples of leaders and the ethical practices of them. Some leaders, they unethically practice certain things that may default against their customers. You don't use the right raw material, you don't keep your word what you promised to your customers, you don't provide the value for their money. Those kind of things may be your default against your customers. So leaders, they want their followers, employees inside the organization of certain things, and that may cause this default. And sometimes you default against your investors as well. Investors, they put the money inside your organization. Leaders, they handle that inside the organization. So leaders has to work on the maximization of profit of the investors. And if you default against them, that is again unethical, because leaders have the power to make decisions on their business. And meantime, leaders, if they work only on profit motive leadership, that's again not right, because you only worry about the profit for your investors, for your shareholders, and you don't worry about the employees. Maybe you don't worry about the customers outside. Maybe you don't worry about the society either. So this is again unethical, and there are so many examples of this. Leaders are also human beings, so they need respect. But when you have the power, you never treat your employees, your followers, your customers the same way that you need yourself to be treated. This is again unethical, and you don't treat people fairly sometimes because you have the power. And leaders, they sometimes become not responsible for their mistakes, and they're not accountable to what happens. This is again unethical. Leaders are responsible of what they do. Leaders are responsible of what their followers do as well. Leaders are responsible and they're accountable to the performance of the organization also. So when they miss to take this responsibility and accountability, that falls under unethical leading. So we have to be ethical.